Hello, everybody. I am Moldy, and this is Near Replicant once again. And we're keeping on with what was going on before. Just all the important cutscenes and dialogue from the second run through the second half of the game. Leading up to the very end.
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before.
Now that's some thick fog. With two C's.
What's that?
It's a thing, obviously. A thing that you've never seen before. Well, would you look at that? Now there's a ship if ever I've seen one. But what goes on within the hold? Creaky old wooden thing, seafaring vessel, what secrets do you hold? Hello?
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground.
I've seen weirder things.
What was that? Hey, is someone there?
Sounds like somebody's
Okay,
coughing.
I definitely heard someone cough just now.
Indeed you did.
Maybe it's one of those kids from town?
Yeah, running around in
But
here getting
where
sick.
are they? There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway?
She a
Were
kid.
you a passenger on this ship, maybe?
Nah, she just lives here.
Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
Oh, look. Living happily in a ship. Being happy. Having a guy come
there.
by to make you happy.
How you feeling?
Happy.
Well, your cough seems better at least.
And that's why
Check
I'm
it out.
happy.
I brought you some bread today.
Bread makes me happy. Munch, munch, munch. Indeed, that is good bread. I am coughing on it.
Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay?
I'll choke on whatever I want to choke on, man. Don't you try me.
So, what were you doing on this boat, kid?
Living here.
Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid.
Sure you
You
can.
got a name?
Nope.
Well, this
No
is
name.
going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise?
Louis.
I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
It is a name.
Guess you're okay with it.
Sure as
Well,
fuck
it's
am.
nice to meet you, Louise.
And now she has a name. Fool made the mistake of getting too attached already. He went and named it.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag?
Found it on a guy I killed.
Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything.
And murderous too.
Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something.
Is it two breads? Because one isn't enough to count as bread.
It's a ribbon.
Oh.
Let me tie it in your hair for you.
I wanted food. How dare you not feed me?
Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh?
Yes. It is nice.
What's that on the floor?
Don't look at that. That's my private collection of illegal drugs and substances.
Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly.
Nah, don't want to look at myself. I got low self-esteem.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see?
No.
Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight.
Yes, it burns my fragile
Your
little
eyes
skin.
are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever.
Sure we can. I like being
We should
inside.
work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Sounds boring. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes between Postman and Louise here. And this one's
Hey,
in
Louise.
color.
I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry?
This one ain't no flashback.
Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay?
Oh, don't worry, I loaded up on human flesh.
Well then, let's try this.
How the hell do you sing like that? Your voice sounds like a musical instrument, and not a voice at all. Yeah, it's called singing.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song.
Yeah, I know, it must be
Humming a
foreign
jaunty
to
tune
you.
is the best thing for putting a spring in your step.
If you say so.
Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally.
A lot of people do.
I mean, not that I'm any good at singing.
Well, you didn't sound too bad.
Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there.
Did it on purpose, thought I'd give you a
But you're
confidence
actually
boost.
pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died.
I know the
She
person.
used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck.
Is that so?
Of course, that was quite a while ago.
So you're stealing songs from the dead now? Grave robber. Now listen to me.
Hey, are you trying to cheer me up?
No, it sounds like I'm trying to strangle a cat.
You are a kind soul, Louise.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
somebody's living on a
Is
ship.
it a shade?
Probably.
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
No, it isn't. Now, what do we have going on here again?
So, were you able to write that letter?
Nope.
You know, now that I've taught you how.
Well, English is hard. I don't know how to read or write.
Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush.
Of course there is. I want to be smart.
You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours.
Probably thinking
So,
about monkeys.
hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around.
That is if your daughter isn't a flesh-eating monster.
Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course.
Yeah, I can't force you to come live with me. That would be kidnapping.
Huh? The floor's wet.
Yes, I spit up there. Don't worry about
Wait,
it.
is this blood?
Yep, I like to spit
Oh
blood.
dear. Are you...
Just what are you implying, Postman? And that sounds like her singing now, doesn't it? As you make your way through the ship.
I have to sing and cheer myself up.
I don't think I need to voice act that.
Do I feel this?
You can actually sort of understand what she's saying.
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
Because it was. You wanna see her? I don't think he left because of that body. Don't want to be afraid of you? Well, too bad. He might be. Okay, that is kind of hard to understand. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful songs. Well, that's too bad. So if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human, rather than inhabiting a human body like shades are supposed to do to achieve true human form.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Yes, the suspicious
Old
one.
lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
You don't say.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts! I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Postman has arrived.
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait,
Yes, it has.
you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Delivered mail.
I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but
Period joke.
the girl is, you know, bleeding?
Period
I
joke.
brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month?
Yep. Period joke.
Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Yes, you made a period joke. Be proud of yourself, man. It's not easy to make one of those.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
Yep. Now she reveals her true form to him. No, wait. I don't exactly have an option. He kind of fell down there. And now here we go. She gets to say a whole lot of things.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
You know
That
why.
is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict.
Yep, that's normal for a shade of this size. Get used to it.
Something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person. Yeah.
Told you Tyron's an asshole. So you were a very hungry individual, I guess.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Yes, that much is clear. Well, you were hiding inside a ship the whole time. How could they help you? Yeah, he's the only person who ever found you. So you didn't know what it was behind? You go ahead and keep trying to become human while you get cut to pieces by the merciless Krungus. You don't need to speak the same language, just make sounds. He'll understand what it means.
doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Well, it's very
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna
regenerative.
do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach.
Indeed
That
he
shade's
is.
got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
There's an
Fine
example
then.
of Kaine
I
talking
guess
to
we'll all
nobody
just sit
before.
around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
Yep, sounds fun.
Damn it.
I don't think screaming at people until they die is gonna make you human.
No!
Now a lot of this stuff makes sense.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Whack, whack, whack. If you hit it enough, candy will fall out.
Stop! Don't hurt these people!
But I wanna.
So you've been lying to me this whole time?
Well, she never said she wasn't a monster.
You're a monster!
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Alright, just shoot her in the face then. That solved all the problems. Also, there is a way to get through the fight without having this happen. You just gotta be able to cause enough damage
We
to
can never
interrupt
be
her
together.
big shotting
You
attack.
disgust me!
If you cause enough damage, she falls down, you run along her chest, and then you attack her right in the face, and then you don't get the big dramatic last lance attack there. And then it also changes the cutscene that follows this slightly. Well, the world just works that way. Yep, a beautiful world with plenty of ugliness in it. That's the way it always been, the way it always will be until it comes to a tragic end when we are all consumed by the sun in a few million years. Such is the way of the world. It's nature's course. There's not a damn thing we can do about it. This cutscene gets changed a little bit if you manage to interrupt her big attack there. I'll explain later because I didn't record it, because I'm an idiot.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
The difference there that I mentioned being if you take her down by interrupting that attack, Kaine doesn't rip the letter and then she delivers it to the postman and it just says, "Thank you." And he's like, "She actually learned." I mean, it's not good handwriting or anything, something along those lines, not those exact words, but that's what she wrote him, and then he cries a little bit. That's just the way it goes. Like I said before, nothing ends well for anybody in this game. And then we will see the rest of what happens in the next episode, because I'm all out of time on this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.